It's time to sit back and check out the RCWR Show with Lee Sanders. Get fun, in-depth coverage and analysis from the latest in professional wrestling in AEW, WWE, NWA, Impact Wrestling, or the world of entertainment. From hit TV shows to your favorite sports like the NBA or NFL. All things music, movies, and beyond, while trying to make sense of this crazy world we live in. All while keeping it honest, insightful, and interactive since 2011. And now your hosts, live from the nation's capital of Washington, D.C., Lee Sanders.
Hey guys, what's going on? Lee Sanders here from the RCWR Show and 411mania.com. It's that time once again. We are here talking about Awesome Con 2022. Hopefully you're able to come on down here to the Washington Convention Center. If you missed out on all the great action on Friday, today's Saturday. They're going to be wrapping up in a couple of hours, but you got all day Sunday. Definitely want to take this time out to thank the good, kind people of Awesome Con for inviting us to cover this event once again. And for those of you that did not check out the initial live streaming of the current state of pro wrestling and pulp culture panel hosted by myself, Anthony Missionary Thomas of Wrestling Soup, and entertainment reporter Julian Cannon, we're going to have that be available for you guys on demand and on the downloads wherever you get your audio before the weekend is out. This weekend has been pretty laid back so far. I've been noticing that there's been a lot more emphasis in Artist Alley as far as independent artists goes. There's even a lot of love for cosplayers, independent cosplayers that has their own booth and everything. Some people that I've spoken to so far, they've kind of had a little bit of an issue with some of the pricing as far as getting into the venue, and I can totally understand that. That might be a different topic for another show. I'm just giving you guys the 411, but it's been pretty laid back, a lot of fun. Seen some pretty interesting costumes so far. A lot of cool things, but don't take my word for it. What we're gonna do for you guys right now is roll some beautiful B footage, so I want you guys to check it out. And once again, shout out to the good, kind people of Awesome Con for having us back. And I will see you guys, hopefully, if not before the weekend is out, hopefully I'll see you guys at the next Awesome Con event. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful B footage.
Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. Washington Convention Center, the site of Awesome Con 2022 weekend, where people of all ages came out to play. Whether you were looking for something unique, rare, or wanted to show off those costumes, or get into some really delicious food. Maybe look for some cool little knickknacks. Awesome Con had all of that and so much more. Maybe you wanted some original artwork, supporting your local artists at Artist Alley. You were able to do that here at Awesome Con, and so much more. Artist Alley was the source to find awesome artwork from so many gifted and talented artists from not just here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, but out of state as well. I found myself very amazed at some of the amazing pieces of artwork that was featured this go round Awesome Con weekend. And I have to say, in the years that I've been covering Awesome Con, this year I found myself to really enjoy what was on display this year. Not to mention there was a first. Take, for instance, getting your comic book valued as you were able to get it on site. You heard me right. Look at these bad boys. Wonder if some of you all may have some of these. Sound off and let me know. It also had featured independent publishers. Shout out to the Black independent publishers. And of course, let's not forget about the costumes. I definitely saw my fair share. Shout out to you Star Wars folks out there. I know a lot of you fans are big followers of The Mandalorian. Maybe you're a comic book buff. Oh yeah, there was definitely modern comics and also some retro comics. I know a lot of you guys are into the big retro comics. Me personally, I love a good retro comic from time to time, but I also love a good modern comic from time to time. So as long as the story is on point, I highly recommend God's Country, and also I recommend Crossover. Both of those by Donnie Cates. Shout out for you Donnie Cates fans out there. Shout out if you know this artist. That's the one and only Todd McFarlane. Check this out. I was very impressed by the artwork of this young brother here, as he was really bringing it. Of all the artists at Artist Alley, for me, I had the pleasure in checking his artwork. I was just amazed at his talented skills, and he had the biggest, I don't know if you want to call it table or booth of artwork. Very impressive. Y'all definitely want to make sure you give him a shout out, give him a follow as well. The information is about to pop up on your screen right here. Look at that Iron Man, Dr. Doom, Storm, Spider-Man, Carnage, Venom, Moon Knight, Silver Surfer. Look at that. Is that amazing or is that amazing? And I definitely got to give a shout out to Brian C. Roll. You guys will be seeing a special unveiling of some artwork I purchased from him in a separate video from this highlights compilation from this weekend's AwesomeCon 2022. But I spent most of my time here checking out Brian's work, a phenomenal, talented artist. And I ended up getting quite a few pieces of artwork from him. Shout out to you longtime listeners of my podcast, the RCWR Show, covering the latest in all things wrestling, entertainment, and beyond since 2011. Those of you that check out the webcast version of my show, you all know how I have all different little knickknacks in the background. There's my man, Bruce Lee. Love me some Bruce Lee. So yes, I bought multiple pieces of artwork from this gentleman, and they're definitely going to be hanging up in my man cave in the next couple of days. So definitely, if you're pretty impressed, and I know a lot of you guys are definitely impressed with what you're seeing, represent and make sure you show him love. Let him know Lee Sanders of the RCWR Show had sent you. I'm sure he will greatly appreciate it. He'll probably remember me too, because I did strike up a nice conversation with him. Shout out to all the vendors too. By the way, check that out. He did that with a Sharpie. How about that? That Old Man Logan illustration there that he just showed you. Look at that. Bono. That's a great Bono pick, isn't it? I asked him if he's doing all of these by hand or if he's now doing these digitally. He said he used to do everything by hand, but that now he's doing everything digitally. Amazing, amazing, very talented, very talented. Hopefully I'll get to see him again, because I would love to purchase even more work from him and just strike up some interesting conversations. Check this out over here. Retro figures, a little bit of something for everybody. A little Spawn, a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a little bit of Justice League, Batman, the animated series. You could find just about everything over here. They even had the Castle Grayskull from Masters of the Universe on hand here. A little bit of Voltron as well. Look at this. Even Batman takes time from fighting crime to see what's going on. What's all the fuss about at AwesomeCon? Check out these awesome figurines. If you are into all things figurines, busts, sculptures. You definitely want to show these guys right here that I'm going to be spending just a next hot little minute on right here. You want to show them some love. And shout out to, I believe the gentleman's name is Jason. Jason is the one that is behind all of this great work you're seeing right here, right now. And he's got a great store. This is only a mere fraction, just a small fraction of what he was able to bring here during Awesome Con weekend. And he has an entire freaking warehouse full of awesome, cool busts, statues, figurines. I found myself very mesmerized by the Sentinels being attacked or going into war with the X-Men, because these sculptures, off and on the past couple of years, I have been taking a look at, and I've never had the opportunity to see these firsthand. And let me tell you something, what you see of the pictures or any video does it no justice. Not even my video, which is available for you guys in what you're watching right now in 1080p and 4K. It just, the points of articulation, the excellent fine points in detail, the size, the sheer size, the width, what you're seeing, what you've heard, it just does not do justice. You have to actually see these sculptures in front of you to really be able to appreciate the fine craftsmanship, because the craftsmanship, it is banging. Let me tell you folks, it is banging. But I was very, very impressed. Out of all the vendors that I was checking out at Artist Alley, I actually found myself spending the most time here. Now, if you got your phone, you can scan the QR code that's right there, as it'll take you over there. The name of their site, by the way, the company, they are Open Vault Collectibles. Head on over there at openvaultcollectibles.com. Y'all don't worry, I'll actually put it in the episode description. Make sure you guys don't miss out. But check them out, Open Vault Collectibles. Great guys. Look at this. Look at these Elvira figures. Trick or Treat, Wolfman. Nice retro stuff. Nice retro stuff. Gremlins. Look at this. We got some more statues right here. A little bit of something for everybody, regardless of your respective budget. They're going to hook you up. They got a little bit of something for everybody. Look at this little Batman Returns Catwoman. Awesome. That is just awesome. Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Another Batman figure. I believe that's from the Tim Burton era as well. Is that an awesome Superman? Look at that. That's badass. Look at that. Mumrar. Thundercats. That is badass. That is badass. Look at that. When I say a little bit of something for everybody, a little bit of something for everybody. Look at that craftsmanship. You're not going to be able to find that anywhere else. You'll be able to find many that will come pretty close to it. Ah, hey, honey, what you got there? Gremlins. All right, let's have a look here. What you got? Now, that is funny. The only thing missing from that is the heads. Hey, let's not forget, AwesomeCon features some great celebrity guest panels, like the cast from the hit movie Shang-Chi. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you show some love and you go check it out, as it was a fantastic movie, of which I highly recommend you guys go out where you check out. Not to mention Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, The Mandalorian. He was in the house during AwesomeCon weekend, and there were so many more celebrities that were there as well. Of course, great food was there too. I found myself frequenting the Binge Chili Bowl. Highly recommend it for you guys. Nice Binge Chili Bowl kiosk that was there, AwesomeCon weekend. As the wifey found herself digging into their French fries cheeseburger, I helped myself to some chili cheese dogs and French fries. Hey, if you were left out in the cold and you didn't check out AwesomeCon this year, have no fear. There's always next year. AwesomeCon 2023, right around the corner. Turn that frown upside down as me and my good friend, a pimp named Slickback, Hope to see you at AwesomeCon 2023 coming up in June. I'm Lee Sanders. Thanks for watching.